Am I the asshole for asking my mother-in-law for advice on how she dealt with her husband's affair after she said I need to work on my marriage when her son cheated on me? That's about it, really. The title has all the information. I am currently married to Matthew. He had an affair. I filed for a divorce. His mother came to me and said I need to work on my marriage and not give up so easy. So I asked her how she dealt with her husband's infidelity in their marriage. It's a clapback if I've if I ever have heard of one. Jesus Christ. She started stammering and asking what I was talking about. So I said that 5 years ago her husband had an affair. If she expects me to work through this, I need advice. How did she deal with her husband having an affair? I told her that Matthew had asked me not to talk about it, so I kept my mouth shut. She got up and left. From what I have heard, they had a massive fight. Her husband denying everything. Matthew denying that he knew anything about the affair, much less telling me to act like nothing happened. My mother-in-law is pissed at her husband for cheating and at Matthew for keeping her in the dark. For the record, I just wanted her to leave me alone and think about my point of view when I made up the affair.
Made up the affair?
Did she make up this affair?
Did she make up the affair?
She said, yeah, and think about my point of view when I made up the affair. ETA, some information I guess was relevant I didn't consider. I only found out about the affair because Matthew gave me chlamydia. I found out about the other affairs while fighting with him. My father-in-law said he was going golfing with Matthew on Saturdays and that they were taking overnight fishing trips. He did this to help Matthew have excuses for his absence from home. He helped Matthew cheat. Lastly, my mother-in-law came to my home, which she owns, and gave us cheap rent while I was packing up my stuff to move out. That's why I let her in.
So the affair her husband had is real. The affair that her father-in-law had is fake.
I don't know if that's how she meant it. Why would you make up an affair? But the dad's still a scumbag, because why are you helping your son cheat?
That is a scumbag because
That's such old papa behaviour.
that is don't get involved. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. But what I will say is, I think she made up the affair because she just said she wanted the mother to think from her own point of view.
Ah.
So she's basically done. And what about when your husband cheated, but the husband hasn't cheated? She's burnt the family down to the ground. She said, right, since you wanted to play on me and you wanted to play in my face, that's crazy. That's mad. Obviously, in truth, I think there is a thing with elders and wanting to impose your traditional beliefs and your need to settle on younger people. But to make up a lie that her husband cheated is crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she did make it. She made it up?
You're like, you can't believe it. She made it up.
I don't get this thing. But yeah.
So yeah, basically, her husband cheated.
Yeah.
Her husband cheated and
Gave her chlamydia.
gave her chlamydia, but also said, I'm with my dad, da da da. And my dad been like, yeah, he's with me. These times he's been out with other women. So when the mums, obviously, they're living in a mum's house, so the mums come over, and obviously she's been like, F your son, I'm cutting. The mum's been like, oh, we'll work on it. So she's like, would you say the same thing if it's you? Look at your husband being cheated though, to try and get the woman to think about it from her point of view.
Couldn't you have just said, what would you have done in my shoes? That's a bit dramatic.
Now the woman mistrusts her husband, mistrusts her son. The son is like, what are you talking about? But I guess in defense of the woman who wrote in the thing, your father lied to my face, so I can lie to your mom. It is wild.
This is very extreme.
Very
I
wild.
don't even have any words of advice for you, boy. You did what you did. I don't know how to help.
No, I don't think, girl, you went too far with the lie.
Yeah.
I get why she did, because again, from a okay, so you want to lie, then we can all lie then.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that, because now you've put another marriage in disarray for what? Like the mother, really and truly, the mother doesn't trust her husband, but she didn't do anything wrong. She doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, girl, you went too far. I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. You should have taken it easy.
Yeah, she could have been like, if I was your daughter, what would you say? Like something like
Yeah.
that. But to then be like, the poor woman is now thinking that she's been betrayed by both her son and her husband, just because she opened her mouth and said, maybe you should think.
Yeah, no, this wasn't the life lesson you thought it was going to be. But yeah, I mean, leave Matthew for sure. But
I mean, that's not up for debate, is it? She ain't having
are you the asshole for this one? Kind of, yeah. Sorry, still.
And we ain't backing the girls over recently.
I hate to back the man once again, but
yeah.
I
And
can't-
and we say that, but we're actually backing the mom. Like the woman is now questioning her whole relationship for no reason. And I get the dads did you bad. The dad did you bad by lying to your face. But the mom didn't do anything. Also, like some parents will back their kids by any means necessary. It's unfortunate, but that's some parents are like that. So not that you should have expected it, but I kind of always have this thing again, like I don't expect loyalty from my partners. I expect my partner's friends to be loyal to them before they're loyal to me.
Yeah.
The same way most people know that you will be loyal to me before you're loyal to any partner that I have. Because we know where our bread is buttered. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, but I guess obviously when it's family, you kind of expect that the dad would say, do the right thing, not, oh yes, he's with me, while he's clotting, blowing someone's back out.
Old papa behavior.
Crazy. Yeah, girl, you're in a row for that. But
yeah. Shall we do adult finds of the week?
yes.